good morning, good afternoon. It's definitely not morning, it's 3 p.m. Alex is in the cottage. I didn't go today because I was helping my sister out prep for my niece's birthday. And the last couple times, well, it was raining this morning, we were doing the garden, but the last couple times we've been together, it's been a bit trickier to do it together with Eloin because it's like small things. So I just said, I thought best I just stay here and also can help for my niece's birthday, which is tomorrow. One thing that's been on my mind for a while is my clothes and switching them over. Now, one of you did just message me today saying, are you going to do like a sort of staple wardrobe? What did she say? Like, I think she's postpartum and she was like, I'd love to see like my wardrobe staples. She said that she likes my style. I'm trying to rejig my wardrobe postpartum as nothing fits, and I want to create a similar sort of wardrobe to what you wear, but I want it to be as minimal as possible. Well, that's very flattering for me because to me, my wardrobe is just, I feel so uninspired by it, but I do want to swap things over. It's a really tricky time postpartum because I've gained some weight. I'm likely to probably lose some weight at some point because you tend to gain a bit of weight when you're pregnant and postpartum, maybe lose a bit of weight, go back to a similar size, or some people stay the same, some people get bigger. But I imagine I'm already feeling like I'm probably going to go back to my normal size. A sort of a part of that would be maybe my body shape changing again. And it's a bit disorienting because I'm like, I really want to like get new clothes to fit to my current body, but also you don't want to be doing it and then your body changing again. What if I get pregnant again? There's just so many things to think about. I think one thing I've been loving lately is Vinted, and I've been selling quite a few things on Vinted, and then it's really nice to leave that money in there and then buy clothes for Eloin or buy new things for me. And I think I need to look at everything through a lens of, would I like to keep this or would I prefer to sell it to buy something new from Vinted that would actually like fit my wardrobe better? So for example, I need a new pair of Birkenstock clogs because my old ones I just destroyed by wearing them too much when I was renovating, and they were my favourite pair of shoes. So I've got money in there now that I can buy some, and maybe I'll look at some of these summer clothes and think, do you know what, like when was the last time I wore these? Like on holiday, like 2 years ago. Would I rather have something that's been on my list of like staple items? So one staple item, just to touch on that before I go through these things. First staple is a pair of really good jeans. Now I'm pretty certain, does it have the label on this side or this side? And that's the label. I feel like they're 501s or 550s. Get yourself a great pair of Levi jeans. These are the ultimate staple. You cannot see me here very well, but I went for I got like a big size. I think I got these when I was pregnant. These are now like loose on me still, which is great. They are long, which is the main thing. And I think when I got them, I was like, I'm pregnant. I'd like to have jeans that I can kind of fit whilst I'm pregnant and postpartum and then be comfortable. The last thing you want is jeans that are like fitted and tight. So these are nice and comfy around the waist. They've got room and they're really long. So get yourself a pair of high-waisted, loose-fitting, baggy Levi's classic jeans. So there's a little staple for you. I have so many dresses already in my wardrobe, and I'm a bit like looking at this thinking, realistically, how many of these have I worn and how often have I worn them? This is a good example. I love this dress, but since looking up into like colour seasons, because it's like a lemon yellow with these kind of soft pastel colours, when I wear this, I just don't feel that good, even though it's literally like the dream dress shape and everything. And in my mind, I was like, this is very like Sandra Bullock from Practical Magic. But yeah, even I hold this up now, it just makes me look like sallow in my face. So this I've kept for a long time because I just love the idea of it. But it's just never made me feel great. Even when I've like had like nice hair and makeup, I put it on a bit of like, there are better dresses. So this is going to go on Vinted. This is another gorgeous one. I got these both from the same vintage shop. This is beautiful. However, again, I haven't really worn it. I think maybe it's a bit small on me, or because it's vintage. It says it's a size 14. I would say it's more like a size 12 because I know that I got this around my wedding and I was a size 12. I just think I just haven't worn it for whatever reason. This one's a definite yes. I got this when I was pregnant. This is so great. I know white works for me. This I love. That just needs to be washed. Love this. Like, get yourself a few dress shapes that really suit you. So I would get yourself a staple white dress, strapless one, or one with like puffy sleeves like this. For me, I know that this neckline really suits me. So again, figure out a neckline that really suits your body type, because I have a fuller bust. V-neck looks really nice. And one of my favourite features of my body is my back, and it's got a low back. So I think that my back looks nice, especially if I've got my hair up. Love this one. That's a wrap dress. That's another, God, I'm going to be saying everything is a staple, but a wrap dress is also a staple, because again, if you get it in the right sort of size, you can usually adjust it if you gain a bit of weight or lose a bit of weight, because it's a wrap shape. This, I'm not sure about this one, because I think this is a little bit small. And sometimes when I wear it, it feels, I feel like I'm not myself necessarily. Yeah, I'm going to sell that. I think I've moved on. I love this dress. This is a great one. These, this brand Linen Fox, highly recommend that brand. They sell on Etsy, and they have such great sizing, because you can, I think you can ask them to make them to your size, but they have basically a sort of a pattern, and then they do it in all different colours. So that's staying. I think I'm finally going to get this, just get rid of this, because it's too small. Lovely summer dress. I do love this one, but again, maybe I need to start thinking about how items make me feel, because when I wear this, I think it's so practical on holiday. I do really like this dress. Maybe sometimes when I wear it, I don't feel, I'm just thinking, I do wear it in the summer. No, I think it's because, no, I think I'll keep that. Yes. Yeah, this is a staple. This is actually, I would say this is a staple, is a floaty. I have so many of these. A really oversized, not oversized, but like a floaty shaped dress. I guess if it suits you. Some people this style will not suit. I'm tall, so this sort of style does quite suit me, like the kind of big sleeved, long, floaty dresses you'll go back to wearing again and again. This, I love this dress. So beautiful. This is from Faithful, the brand. This is the sort of floaty dress I have in 3 different colours from Naked Generation. It's kind of like a nightie, and I've got it in terracotta and green, probably my most worn dresses. Wish I'd got this in a bigger size. This is in small, and the other ones are in medium. Nice jumpsuit. Jumpsuits are great staples to have. I've got one like this, and I've got a green one. I would say linen is a staple, you know, like linen trousers, linen dresses, linen shorts for spring, summer. Like, these are just fantastic. These are from M&S. Can you sell bikinis? Like, realistically, is anyone going to want to buy a bikini? That's kind of gross. I love this dress. That's staying. This I got when I was pregnant, so we'll see if I'll still enjoy wearing this or not, because it's a bit oversized. But, this was a nice one I got on Vinted. See, this is basically the exact same dress, kind of, as that blue one. This is my fear, is I have an issue where I buy lots of the same thing over and over again. But that is such a cool colour. Another kind of oversized. Please do not let me. I'm not allowed to buy. I'm not going to buy another oversized long dress. I cannot do it. I need to branch out my style, because it's just, I'm covering myself up, aren't I? This is another, I think this is another one from, oh no, it's Uniqlo. This is actually from the cover of my cookbook. Haha. And then this is I'm not sure that this fits me anymore, you know. Very booby. I do really like it. Okay. And then this is actually, I would say, like I said, linen. If you're not someone who suits the oversized big sleeves, because maybe you're more petite, go for the strapless, long maxi dress in linen. In an ideal world, I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm so tempted to declutter to the point that I don't have to change my wardrobe over. But it does mean getting rid of a lot of stuff. I would actually say a great pair of sandals that are like either fun or different. I liked these because they're black and red, and I ended up wearing them so much because they're comfy. So a comfy pair of sandals. Birkenstocks, okay, these are disgusting. Oh dear. I got this from And Other Stories, and so it's kind of a sentimental dress, but I don't think I wore it last summer. I think I'm going to sell it. Nice linen trousers. Actually, when did I get these? From Sea Salt. Maybe I got these when I was pregnant. Yes. Linen, everything. Just linen. These are all, these are all my like pregnant purchases, because I got them in the size up. Because it was summer, so I got white trousers, white shorts, and then a pair of black shorts, all in linen, so that I could be comfy, and I wore them quite a bit actually. So that's pretty good. Now I'm a bigger size, postpartum. These are small, but they do still kind of fit. It's weird. They're loose enough that it's fine. Yeah, here we go. Another oversized long dress. I just need to never buy a dress like this ever again because I've got enough to last me a lifetime. And then these, I think I'm actually just going to throw away because they look disgusting. These are my Vivaia espadrilles. Absolutely love those. They might need to go, I might need to clean the top of those, I think. And then these are some beautiful red Vivaia sandals. I veered away from heels and I'm more into kind of like sandals in the summer that are pretty. And these are perfect for that. With like a black dress, they'd be great. So lots of washing to do. Hopefully there's nothing else under here. I do have concerns that this is incredibly boring for you, the amount of times I've done this, because I did this recently. I do want to have, and just feel like I'm going to look at this and be honest with myself and then go, no, don't want to get rid of anything. I do feel like I need to be more honest with myself about my clothes and what I do and don't wear. This out. The thing is, this, I forgot about this because it was in a different drawer. So I got this at an event and it's from the brand Wilding. Literally the perfect thing. Well, I suppose over winter I wasn't really gardening, but it's the perfect thing I thought to garden or walk the dogs in rainy weather, because you can also wear it to the beach to keep you warm. So the idea is that you can like go in the sea and then just whack this on and just take your swimming costume off. I think this, it's about time I sold this, because every winter I think, oh yeah, cool, like that's kind of ginghamy, and I end up just not wearing it. It's really comfy though. Got so many Nobody's Child dresses in that shape, it's ridiculous. See, there's nothing in here. I think I already went through this stuff with you. Same with the shoes. Well, those shoes I just don't ever wear. They're just too small, I think, in the end. They're a 41, that's why. Of course they're too small. The oversized blazers. Is that a thing that's of the past? Because I know it became a trendy thing again because of Molly May. But back in the day when I was a teenager, it was cool. And it's almost like every time I put this on, I just feel like it's a bit young. But then I'm not old. But then it just also just does not suit living where I live. That's I have an identity crisis because I'm so nostalgic. I have so many memories, but then I'm like, but I'm a mum living in Cornwall. I'm no longer a teenager. I'm no longer at uni. I'm no longer living in a city. Like it's very difficult sometimes. Because like I have all these clothes. I love all the clothes, but I just never wear them. Like I'm better off with the denim jackets. Like the denim jackets I definitely wear. And then this suit I've kept for God knows what reason. I did decide to get rid of that suit that I've had, and I don't think I've ever worn it because it never fit me, but it was such a gorgeous find that I kept. I don't know how I feel about the rest of it. I don't know how I feel about it. There's some things here that I'm just like, but then I do wear them, but I'm not going to think about it too much. Maybe I just need to be more critical this summer. So I had these coats that I wanted to sell, but I just thought it's the wrong time of year to sell them. Shirt-wise, again, I literally think I've worn this once because the material I'm not keen on, even though it's a really cool gingham. It's so cute though. No, I want to keep this cardigan. It's lovely, but I just don't wear it because it's almost like this colour just... Someone said to me that this colour really looks good on me, but I'm just not sure. Right, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, I think I will sell this bag. Yes, I'm going to sell this bag. Okay, so we have a nice pile of things actually, and then I need to sell these bridesmaids' dresses once and for all. So I've created kind of a bomb site, so that's to be washed. That is also to be washed and then put to sell. I'll wash them first, because I'll get all the creases out and make them look nicer, and then I can put them all on Vinted and maybe I can buy a different style. But these are the kind of really woolly jumpers, so maybe that's fine. Maybe it's just the really woolly things I can put away. But after this summer, I'm going to be brutal about this, and anything that I haven't worn is going to be sold, because I'd rather have clothes I like and wear than just a wardrobe full of clothes. So I'm just mid putting makeup on. I'm heading out in a second to go to the pub with my family. I think Eloin's going to wake up any minute now. I feel like I've just created a load of mess and I'm going to be so annoyed about that. Whoa, I put way too much of this on. I'm going to be so annoyed about that, but like annoyed by my house right now because of doing the cottage. The house has just become such a mess, and it just doesn't stop with having a little girl. Like I don't have the time to fix it, and it just feels never ending, you know. Oh yeah. Breakfast is served. We have got a lovely breakfast of the new bold bean baked beans, and so does Eloise, and we just mushed it onto the toast, and she's got a banana. Got some raspberries that we need to eat because Eloise doesn't like them. I'm kind of dolled up because it's my niece's birthday party today, and I just thought, you know what, I never really put like proper makeup on anymore or wear nice outfits, so I'll show you my outfit in a minute. Actually, I need to just floof my hair up. Eloise had the best nap. You know, normally when you have to go out, your child usually just naps awfully, and then you worry about the outing because you're thinking they're just going to be upset. She just had 2 hours, and I'm so happy that happened today because it means she's woken up at midday. We can go to the party. She won't really need to nap. I doubt she'll get tired because she'll be like happy. Maybe she'll just need like a half an hour power nap later on, and it means we can just enjoy it. So it's perfect. I'm so happy about that. It's also sunny, so it means we can be outside because I know that my sister was worried about that. It's going to be such a fun afternoon with family and stuff, and yeah, lovely way to start the weekend. This morning we both had a bath while she napped, which was so lovely. I love having daytime baths. It feels like such a luxury, and it puts you in this kind of very zen-like state. I've managed to tidy up a little bit. The house is still just a constant state of mess. I'm in a good mood today. I was like quite stressed out yesterday, but I'm in a good mood today. So let's write little Beatrice's card. I'm gonna make a quick lunch. I'm just gonna lightly fry some tofu. These noodles are so easy because you just put boiling water on them, and then throw in some pak choy, maybe a bit of coconut milk. Hopefully a nice easy lunch. So here's my very quick lunch. It was tofu fried, and then I added in coconut milk, chili, pak choy, and miso. And Eloise has tofu, pak choy, noodles, and we'll see. Don't know how this is gonna go. Okay, so here's my outfit. Dress is vintage. I wear it so much. Same with this cardigan, butter yellow cardigan. And then these little Vivea cute shoes with ribbons to do the bottoms up. I'm gonna go and have a lovely afternoon with my family and just, yeah, celebrate Bee's birthday. Good morning. I was waiting for Eloise's reaction to this camera. I'm thinking, what are we gonna do? I don't know what other people do, because when she's a baby, she's really excited with this camera. But I feel like we're gonna reach a stage when she's a toddler, me filming. That's her reaction to the camera. Oh, we're gonna reach a stage when she's a toddler and she's gonna want to be on the camera, isn't she? I can already see now she's gonna be grabbing and wanting to be on it. But then she obviously doesn't understand that it goes out to people. So I'm gonna have to figure something out then. Because I've never vlogged around like my nieces and stuff. So I've never had that problem. With her, we're gonna have to figure something out. So it's actually very interesting, was it on Shameless podcast? A really interesting debate and conversation around being online or being like a celebrity or being an influencer with children, where you just, I won't go into it too much, but it was such an interesting conversation that I think about a lot, that when it comes to being a content creator or being a presence online, you cannot win, because you're either a mum who decides to not show their children, and therefore you're kind of, well, basically, I think it was backed off of this article that was written about Margot Robbie, the fact that she's erasing motherhood or something because she doesn't talk about being a mum during her press tour for Wuthering Heights.
Agreed.
Completely bonkers. Like, who wrote that? Like, that's such a crazy take. So if you're a mum who decides to not talk about their children, not involve their children in their work, i.e. if you're a celebrity or a content creator and you just work and don't involve your children at all.
Why do you hate your kids so much?
Apparently you hate your children. Apparently you are doing a disservice to other mothers. If you show your children, then you are not a good mum, and you are abusing your children and taking advantage of them and exposing them to predators on the internet. But then if you're somewhere in the middle, I've seen people say that it's attention seeking. If you show your children but put emojis on their faces, that's attention seeking, because why are you showing them but then you're covering their faces, but you're trying to sort of virtue signal that you're a good parent because you're not showing your children but you're also a present mum. And it is so interesting, because it's the battle I've had where it's like, what do you do? There is no right or wrong, because anything you do, you'll be criticised for. I've been criticised for showing little snippets of Elowen, but I've also been criticised for not showing her. It's usually 9 times out of 10, well, in my experience, it's women doing this, criticising other women. Very, very interesting to me. I just wish unless someone's doing something genuinely harmful, I wish we'd all just mind our own business and let women be. Yesterday was the best day ever. We had such a gorgeous birthday. It was so lovely, like having a kid's birthday party for kids that age. They were so cute. It made me so excited. So yeah, but today we're going to Newlyn. It's a gorgeous sunny day. We're gonna get some gardening done. We're gonna have a great breakfast. Elowen, you're so cute. Everyone was just completely doting over how cute you were and loving you so much, weren't they? Weren't they? This is all because you've got the carrier on.
You ready?
Whee!
You've got food in your mouth still.
She does! So we've run some rocks along the edge. We were thinking of getting rid of them because they're a bit of a weed, kind of place for weeds to grow, but I think they look cool. Yeah. Are you working hard on the buddleia? Just got those last few bits at the top.
Like sort of slice.
Yeah.
So it's more coming that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've had our lunch and made a mess. Alex is now on a walk, and I'm going to try and clear all the buddleia that we've just chopped into the back of the car. I think we need to order some more hydrangeas. So we bought some hydrangeas, which you can kind of see here, here and here, the hydrangea Annabelles. And hopefully when the hydrangeas get big, they'll look really pretty. Okay, so we are finishing up for the day and we've got a lot done. It's looking so much better. So we've done lots of heavy lifting. These ones in particular, these really large granite stones. We sort of moved them because they'd sort of shifted backwards, or they weren't to the edge of the paving, which meant that there was lots of weeds. But now we have a nice long line, and we haven't really got to weed this part yet. We were focusing on the stones. So we can hopefully weed that, add more hydrangeas, and yeah. It's funny because when we started doing this garden, I was like, oh, just a bit of tidying up, but everything had been left for so long that trying to tidy it just kind of ended up being taking everything out because it was just such a mess. We're home. I have made us pizza. I forgot to film it. Ella was really upset, so she just did not have enough sleep today. This is her version of a pizza. Fun fact, she had her first ever proper pizza the other day. We got one for her when we were out and she went wild for it. This is not really a proper pizza because it's a wrap with passata and then tofu and nutritional yeast. So not really a pizza, but similar. Ours are in the oven and we're actually gonna go and eat outside because hopefully you can see that the sun is shining bright still and it's 6 p.m. Excited for pizza? Cheers. Good morning. You're going to have all of my clips to the soundtrack of blah 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 every time because you love the camera. It is Monday morning and I am taking Eloin to my parents again, sticking with the routine, and I'm actually having a meeting with my manager, who's my brother-in-law, this morning to talk all things work. And so I'm going to drop Eloin off and we're going to have a little business meeting. It's sunny again today, which is lovely. This morning I just had a nap with her. Well, I laid there while she napped. You hungry? I might feed her first actually before I leave. And Alex is going to the cottage today. Are you taking Roxy or am I having Roxy?
Whatever you prefer. You said you would take her, but you might have changed your mind.
I've been such an awful vlogger today because Eloin has been teething. She's just been not very well. I went out this morning, got my work done with Tom, saw my mum and dad, had some upset news today about Willow, my parents' dog. Hoping that she's gonna be all right. What is it? Anyway, Alex will be home soon, so I'll make some dinner. I know I said I wasn't gonna film anymore, but I did make a pretty cute dinner for us. So these are my black bean burgers minus the chili and also minus the rice because I didn't have any. So they do work in the air fryer for little one. I'll leave a link to it below. And then she's gonna try peas for the first time. I've just mushed them. We have the same but with frozen chips. Monday has become our clear out the freezer day and cupboard because we were spending too much money on our food shops and just stocking up and not actually using the stuff that was deep in the freezer or in the cupboard. So we've dedicated Mondays, because our food shop delivery day is a Tuesday, to eating the food that has been sitting around. Good morning. It's Tuesday today and we just had our Riverford arrive. I've been to the gym, did leg day, didn't push it. What I'm trying to convince myself of is to just take it really easy. Let me switch these lights off. Makes the lighting not look so good. Taking it really easy, using machines and low weights and dumbbells rather than using anything heavy, which I'm used to, and just taking it easy. And I really enjoy the independence of going. And Alex had made my breakfast it was my chickpea omelette was cooking when I got home. Ellen was having her breakfast, it was lovely. Just got our Riverford box. There was a mixed consensus on whether you like the weekly food shops in the vlogs. Lots of you said it's your favourite part of the video, so don't stop doing them. And some of you said once a month, and some of you said I don't like seeing the food shops that much. So I think I'll just do them maybe every other video. I won't do them every time, but if it happens when I'm here, why not? Getting Riverford eggs for Eloin. This I feel like is the best place because it's organic and free range. Right, we've got purple sprouting broccoli. We're gonna have that this evening with some mushrooms. That's a very empty mushroom. Riverford. I feel like maybe I need to check the weight. Maybe they're just heavier than usual. Limes, lettuce, sweet potatoes, carrots, onions, and potatoes as usual. So this evening I think we're having mash, broccoli and sausages. And we're gonna go to Newlyn today to do a bit of extra gardening and finishing up. The update with Newlyn is we've spoken to a couple holiday cottage rental letting agents. We were thinking of going with Airbnb, but because Newlyn's a bit far from us and we just kind of wanted to work potentially with, Alex and his brother were talking about how they would quite like a local company to manage it. So that's kind of the path I think they're choosing. So we're just speaking to a few different people. So hopefully we can get it live. But yeah, we just have to organise that and get some photography and that kind of stuff. And do a little bit of a tour for you to show you the after. But it's exciting that we're at this stage and we're sort of just doing it outside the garden to make it look pretty for when people come. Feeling good. Feeling good today. Sainsbury's has arrived. I'll show you this haul and then in the future we'll do it less frequently. But we've got 4 tofu. Is that the bread? Do I need to take it out?
No, just press the button.
4 tofu. We've got Greek style plain yogurt, Sainsbury's organic hummus. We've got some orange juice. I tend to just get the Sainsbury's organic range for everything if I can. Lemons, spring onions, Cathedral City plant kitchen, whatever it's called. No, extra mature, plant-based. Fresh oat drink, barista. We're trying all the different baristas out. I loved the MoMA one. And I like, was it the Califia Farms, also quite good? We've got strawberries. Yes, they finally sent them because we've been trying to get Elowen some strawberries and they keep substituting them because she's not tried strawberries yet. She doesn't like raspberries. I think they're too sour. I always get this now because it's so useful in the freezer when you can't think of what to make, and she really likes sweet potato. We tend to get this every week now as well. A packet of the La Vie ham and a packet of the bacon. Perfect for like sandwiches or, oh yeah, this is the other milk I like. It's my favourite at the minute. It froths so beautifully. It tastes really creamy. We've got some Taste the Difference peppers for a chili we're having. Pizza dough that we get every single week. We have got rice noodles. We're getting these every week. They're our current favourite noodles. Apart from the fact they're so easy to make, they taste the best. What's It's Giants, I think Alex got. Sunbites. Love Sunbites. I did a brand deal with these back in the day. I remember we were filming with my sister's dog when he was a puppy. We went to the beach and filmed like a cute little brand deal of Sunbites. We've got some rigatoni, some pombears. We've got shallots for our chickpea omelette in the morning. Silken tofu. I'm just trying to have this in the cupboard at all times because it's a nice thing to blend for Elowen. Getting these every week as well and finding that this, I'm understanding why parents have and use wraps so much because children love them. Alex has got himself some custard donuts. Who's with me that supermarket donuts, if it would focus, are the superior donut? Got tomatoes. Oh, you got some more noodles. Oh, the thin noodles.
I wanted to see what they were like.
Yeah, I just love rice noodles, but you can get the thin ones as well. And we've got a load of chopped tomatoes. 3 of those. Bananas. Elowen loves bananas. She will actually just get very excited and hold these and eat them. Run out of dark soy sauce. Spaghetti for Alex. If he's in charge of what he's buying, he will buy the cheapest option. How much does this cost? Like 15p? 28p. Black beans for chili. And chickpeas. There's our weekly food shop. Right, we're doing chickpea tuna. Melt. Chickpeas. Vegan mayo, lemon, red onion and some seasoning. I might actually swap this vegan mayo for olive oil so that we can give it to Elowen. Now Alex has made this lovely fresh loaf of bread to have like a really nice fresh sandwich of just chickpea mayo with crisp lettuce, and she can have a wrap. Mustard sauce.
Blustery winds today.
Thanks for that. Do you want some mayo in? Because I didn't put mayo in it for her. Do you want it like gherkins or anything else in it? I'm wondering if she's even going to like this because it's so vinegary. Are you eating the strawberry? Okay. There we go, little lady. So we've got a yummy noodle bowl. Didn't realise we didn't have avocado, so it's a bit plain. But we've got air fried tofu, cucumber, carrot, spring onion, noodles, and then some little bits of seaweed and sesame. And Elowen has cucumber, big chunks of cucumber, some chopped up noodles, tofu, and also I boiled some carrots in case she doesn't like this. Do you know what? I'm bad at vlogging. I've been a bad vlogger this week. I totally forgot to vlog today. It's my last day I can vlog anything. Oh, life is lifing, life is lifing. There's so much stuff every day that we're just doing that's like just personal, boring things, financial things, house things. And it's just taking up so much of our time, and it's very stressful at the minute behind the scenes. And I'm just so ready for it to be done. Like there's just like life stuff, mortgage stuff, house stuff, HMRC, accounting stuff, boring, stressful, annoying stuff that we're just dealing with every day and trying to get it sorted. And then every time you think it's sorted, there's another thing that comes up that you're like, oh, that needs to be sorted and fixed. Just, yeah, what comes with running a business, owning a home, and then renovating another home. It's all just very like all the fun stuff on the outside that feels like, oh, that's so cool. There's so much boring stuff and really incredibly stressful stuff as well. Someone's coming on Friday to value the property, which is really exciting and nerve-wracking. After a year of renovating, to have someone value it. It's the same person who sold us the house, to then find out how much the house is worth, which will be very interesting. We are speaking to a few different holiday letting companies, and I'm just going to tidy up the kitchen because obviously Alex has been fitting all these locks. I'll show you on the windows, which the fittings on the windows made such a big difference. And we just need to tidy up. It's so funny. I feel like such a stock record. I feel so dull. I feel so boring to you guys, just constantly being like, we're finishing Newlyn, we're finishing Newlyn. We've been finishing Newlyn for like 6 months. I feel like I've been saying that for. When we moved in at the beginning of the year, I was like, yeah, we're just going to finish it up. And snagging is unbelievable. When you start to do it, you're like, well, there's this to do, and then there's that to do, and then everything just doesn't, it's just nothing is smooth because everything takes long because it's an old house. And every time we think we've finished snagging, there's another thing that we've forgotten to do or that we need to do. But these locks and that painting was officially, and those door handles is the last thing. We need to get a locksmith to do the front and back door. And we need to make this house presentable for Friday. So that's what I'm going to do. Tidy up the kitchen because there's lots of tools. I think we need to take the tools home now. But let me show you the window fittings because I don't think I have yet. So there's lots of places you can buy very expensive, very fancy fittings from. We just got these from Ironmongery Direct because they were really affordable and they look great. These are the antique brass ones, but you can get them in lots of different colours. I think I showed you this upstairs. And then these are the locks. Now we had to try so many different locks. None of them fit because of the width here. The gap was always, it was too like narrow and it wouldn't lock. These ones work. And now I think, and Alex thinks, it's made the windows look so much better. It's hard to show you because it's so backlit. But before they were kind of white and rusty. Some of them, they were kind of a bit old. So looking much better. Now this kitchen is the dumping ground on this table. We've had our lunch. Alex got me a bottle of wine to celebrate something that happened today. And I just want to put all this stuff away and get the tools. Well, Alex can sort the tools, but I wanted to clear this table essentially.
I'll have like a little bit of junk food like every day. Balance.
Little sneak peek of the kitchen. Our new blind. Looking glorious.